How about Auburn,
That's
Shane?
right. Shit. Damn, sorry. My bad.
How about Auburn, Shane? On the road at Baylor. That's your opener. Then you got Ball State and South Alabama, both at home. Then tricky. You know, I don't like that they did this to them, Shane. SEC play starts at Oklahoma, at A&M. That's a damn gauntlet to start your SEC competition. Then you get your bye week. You get Georgia at home. You get Mizzou at home. Then you're at Arkansas. Then you're Kentucky at home, at Vanderbilt. You get the bye from Mercer, thank goodness. And then you get Alabama at home in the Iron Bowl. What say you on them Auburn Tigers?
Oh, are you sitting down, Hugh Freeze? I hope so, because I think the Auburn Tigers are going to the playoffs next year with a 10-2 record.
Oh, you crazy SOB, Shade. 10-2. Have you seen Hugh Freeze coach a football game? Have you seen this, that, and the other?
I know. There was a little bit of a give up in this football program this year, but I feel like we hit the ground running, Mike. There is a real shot you start out 4-0.
Yeah.
And that A&M, it's the A&M Mizzou game that I'm leery on. I don't know which one. I'm giving A&M the win. So that's my first loss. Obviously, Georgia, you're going to be 2 weeks in a row there, but there's a real shot they catch fire and win out beyond that. So, yep, I'm giving Auburn the big 10-2.
Man, so losing back-to-back, but still going 10-2.
10-2, absolutely. And I think that's more about youth and inexperience, you know. Getting A&M Georgia early, I think if you push them toward the late, that's why I like them in the Iron Bowl. I think they'll be humming by the time that game comes around.
That's why they call you the professor, Shane.
What do you got? What do you got for Hugh Freeze before you bury this program?
10-2. Come on, Shane. I love everything you just said. And hell, I already told you they're going to beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl. So that to me is a win. That last month, those are all wins. You know, I think that Baylor game, that'll be tricky. I'm giving them the win because I got enough faith in them. But on the road, Baylor, you know, this is not a world beaters by any mean, but they're solid. So if you can overcome that, I think you'll cruise obviously to 3-0, and we'll get to Oklahoma in a little bit. I think you can win that one, but buddy, I think you nailed it. At A&M and Georgia, those are the two that I have as losses. So I know we both got 10-2, but I think the over/under, I'm putting it at 8.5 for Auburn.
Yeah, I think the standards will be a little bit lower. This will be a fun bet early type team.
Yeah.
Because I do think that when we get late November, they're a team that we're talking about, hey, if they just win out type situation, they're in. So, I like the schedule. I think there's a lot of, you know, I don't think we're going to get the same Vanderbilt, you know. I don't think we'll get even the same Oklahoma defense. I think there's some very good moments in this season, and Hugh Freeze has an opportunity to I don't know, just steal Coach of the Year even in that situation.
Stephen Up says both of y'all had too much cornbread. And then shout out Cousin Glenn. He gave us $5, Shane. He said, Boomer Sooner.